and welcome to the Boom Bap Kingdom. We're here and we're super chilling, and I hope you guys are chilling too. Today I wanted to jump on that super beast from 2007, 2008, the Roland MV 8800. Make no mistake, the Roland MV 8800 was the original sampler workstation, all in one unit. I can tell you, in its day and even today, this thing is a beast. Pure standalone workstation power. I can connect a VGA monitor, full color. This thing looks like a full-blown DAW. The standalone screen built in, full color. They were the first to do that in a standalone sampler. That made the workflow incredible. You also had 8 audio tracks. You can literally connect instruments, microphones, record your audio tracks around your beat. So you can lay down your beat, sample into it, load up your samples, create your beat, create 8 audio tracks of vocals or instruments around your beat. That was incredible for the time. You also had the CD burner. Now, what made this burner unique, one of the things that made it unique was it was the laptop style. When you look at the 4000, that was the larger CD-ROM PC style. The other thing that makes this thing ahead of its time was not only the effects that you get, reverbs, delays, filters, EQs, it goes on and on and on, lo-fi effects, etc., etc. The thing that was so dope about this too, that really truly separated it from the other machines of the day, was the built-in mastering suite. You can choose mixdown mode and then literally a mastering mode to be forward thinking, to say, hey, let's put together a unit where the user can literally do everything within the unit. So to me, this is the first true powerhouse. You can connect an actual QWERTY keyboard to type on. You can connect your mouse. You can connect your monitor. And the graphics look incredible. The sample editing on here is kind of leaps and bounds beyond what else was going on in the era. Now, I will say I really enjoy the sample editing on the MPC 4000. The 4000 sample editing to me is incredible, but the MV still edges it out because you have the color screen and then you also have the full display. So these are some of the reasons why I think this thing is still a powerhouse, why it was ahead of its time, and why Roland, you guys need to stop playing and you need to come out with a true successor to the MV 8800, because this thing is a beast and this thing would absolutely compete with the competition that's out today. So with all of that said, what are we doing in here today? Oh man, I jumped on this joint, and because I like it so much and I really enjoy the workflow, I said, hey, let me not just talk about it, but let me make a beat too. So look, I got some chops here. I have more, didn't chop them up yet. I have some tracks with drums, obviously, hats, right? I have kicks and snares open, and that's it. So I figured, boom, let's finish the beat. And as we're finishing the beat, we can talk about the machine and see some of the things that makes this thing dope. So what we're working with right now, dry, no effects. Here we go. I think you get the idea. All right, but let's finish the beat. Let's make it sound like a finished beat. Normally I would jump right to the bass line, but I think I want to add a little bit of effects to the drums just to bring the beat out. Let's throw a little reverb on that snare. Let's throw a little reverb, little delay on the loop, and we'll see what happens. All right. So this is one of the things that makes this dope. If we go into effects, we just press that button. We have these 3 different effects that we can apply to tracks in the MV. Now we can go into this effect library and you see you have all of these different reverbs to choose from. And it's literally like 50, 54 different reverbs. Incredible. So let's choose just a small room. I was thinking a plate for the drums, really. So let's choose a plate. All right, we'll say use this. And you can hear it. Let's hear the beat now. There you go. Add a little bit of color with those reverbs. Let's do the same on the sample. We'll add a little reverb on the sample. All right, but I also want to add a little delay on that sample. So let's go back into effects. Let's choose a little delay, and we're going to apply that to the loop. Let's see what that sounds like. I'm just going to bump it up a little bit just so I can really hear it. Just adding that reverb, that delay, really gives the beat some polish. One of the things that's super dope about this machine is the built-in sounds that it came with. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of their bass guitars. So let's import that. And one of the best patches on here is the jazz bass, the Jazz Master. That thing is incredible. So let's go into patches. Let's go into bass, and it's the Finger Master. That's the one. And let me keep scrolling down because there's a bunch of them. It's too many for me to even waste my time counting. Let's choose the Finger Master. Now we can preview this too. Now, one of the caveats on these older units, yeah, things are a little slow. So let's import it. We know what it sounds like. We're gonna put it on part 4 because we didn't use that yet. Now we can switch this to 4. Now what's interesting here is that because this stretches banks, that's how we get into different octaves for the full range. So we can start at octave 1, which would be the lowest note, and go as high as it allows us to go. Yeah, that gets heavy, bank 6. So that's how they stretch the notes out across the musical range. Oh, come on. You also have your 16 level velocities called multi-level. Super dope. Yo, I could jump on this thing and work on this thing for days. But I just wanted to give you guys a taste of this workstation flow that is still incredible to this very day. The Roland MV 8800 Production Studio. That is the full name of the sampler, and it is exactly that. So listen, what I need you guys to do is like, share, subscribe. If you like our content, give us a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you know when I post. And I'm gonna do what I always do, and that's leave you with the finished joint. BBK salute. Peace.